my mom said over dessert. The clink of forks against porcelain plates sliced through the chatter, but it was Mom's voice that stopped my heart. "I wish you were never born," she said, her lips curling into a smile as she passed the cherry pie. Laughter erupted around the dining table. Dad's booming chuckle, my brother's snort, my aunt's high-pitched giggle. I froze, my fork hovering over a smear of whipped cream, the words sinking into my chest like a blade. They laughed, but I didn't. I couldn't. The room spun, the glow of the chandelier blurring into a haze of gold. Then I put my fork down, my hands trembling, and saw the flicker in Mom's eyes. Something sharp, something deliberate. The dining room smelled of roasted turkey and cinnamon, the air thick with the warmth of Thanksgiving. The tablecloth, crisp white with embroidered leaves, was stained with a splash of red wine from Aunt Clara's clumsy pour. I'd spend hours setting the table, arranging the candles just so, hoping for a night of warmth, of family. But Mom's words hung there, heavy, like smoke you can't wave away. I tried to laugh it off, to join the chorus of mirth, but my throat tightened. Was it a joke? Her eyes, glinting with something I couldn't name, said otherwise. I glanced at Dad, expecting him to nudge her, to say, "Oh, come on, Helen." But he just carved another slice of pie, his jaw tight, avoiding my gaze. I excused myself, mumbling about needing air, and slipped into the kitchen. The linoleum was cold under my bare feet, the hum of the refrigerator a low, steady pulse. My phone sat on the counter, buzzing faintly. A text from Sarah, my best friend since high school. "Call me. Urgent." My stomach churned. Sarah hadn't texted in weeks, not since she'd started acting distant, canceling plans with vague excuses. I dialed her number, my pulse racing, the echo of Mom's words still clawing at me. "Jess, I'm so sorry," Sarah's voice cracked through the line. "I didn't mean for it to happen." Her words tumbled out, frantic, laced with guilt. She'd been seeing Mark, my fiancé of 2 years, behind my back. She swore it was just once, a drunken mistake at his office party. But the details spilled out. Late-night texts, secret coffee runs, his hand brushing hers in ways I'd never noticed. I leaned against the counter, the edge biting into my hip, my breath shallow. The kitchen clock ticked, each second a hammer against my skull. I wanted to scream, to call her a liar, but the truth was in her voice, raw, jagged, undeniable. I hung up without a word and stumbled back to the dining room. The laughter had faded, replaced by the clatter of dishes being cleared. Mom was at the sink now, scrubbing a pan with furious strokes, her back to me. "You okay, sweetheart?" she asked, her tone syrupy, but her shoulders were tense, like she was bracing for something. I didn't answer. I couldn't. My mind was a storm of Sarah's confession and Mom's cruel joke, the pieces colliding in a way that made my skin prickle. Had Mom known? Had she seen something I hadn't? The way Mark had lingered at her side during last month's barbecue. The way her smile tightened when he hugged her goodbye. I confronted her later, after the guests had left, the house quiet except for the creak of the old floorboards. "Why did you say it?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. She didn't turn from the sink. "Say what?" she replied, but her hand stilled, soap suds dripping onto the counter. I pressed, my voice shaking. "You know what?" She sighed, finally facing me, her eyes cold. Not with anger, but with something worse. Pity. "Jess, I've seen the way Mark looks at other women. I've heard the rumors. I didn't want you to be blindsided." My knees buckled. I gripped the counter, the world tilting. She'd known. Not just suspected, known. And instead of telling me, she'd let it fester, let me plan a wedding, let me dream of a future with a man who'd betrayed me. "Why didn't you say something?" I choked out. She shrugged, a small, helpless gesture. "I didn't want to break your heart." But she had. Not with the truth, but with her silence. I left the kitchen, my chest hollow, the weight of her words and Sarah's confession crushing me. Upstairs, I found Mark's jacket on the bed, a faint trace of perfume clinging to it. Not mine. I sank to the floor, clutching the fabric, the scent of betrayal filling my lungs. And then I saw it. A folded note tucked in the pocket, Sarah's handwriting scrawled across it. "I can't stop thinking about you." The room spun again, but this time I didn't cry. I stood, my hand steady now, and walked to the window. The night was dark, the stars hidden behind clouds. I didn't need Mom's cruel words or Sarah's apologies to know the truth anymore. I'd been betrayed by the people I loved most. And the worst part? I'd been too blind to see it coming.